All right, welcome back to the channel. So, Teofimo Lopez is talking all kind of sideways about Gervonta Davis. Says that he's having a fat camp. He's going to be dehydrated and might lose to Leo Santa Cruz. Let's chop it up about that in this video. All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Let's talk about a pay-per-view too. Actually, the lightweight division is litty. I want to start using some of y'all young folk lingo, but it don't work. The 135-pound division is litty. It's lit up. It's excellent. Great division right now. Two of the best fighters at lightweight are Gervonta Tank Davis and Teofimo Lopez, and both of them are having big fights coming up in the next couple of months. Teofimo Lopez is fighting for 3 of the 4 belts at 135 pounds when he faces off against Vasyl Lomachenko, and they will be challenging for the WBA, the WBA, the IBF, and the WBO. If Vasyl Lomachenko had not gone chicken and had fought Devin Haney for the WBC belt or didn't duck him, all 4 of these belts would be on the line. But unfortunately, Lomachenko decided to kick the WBC belt to the curb so that he could fight Teofimo and stay away from Devin Haney. But regardless, great fight coming up for Leo Santa Cruz, for Gervonta Davis. He's got a fight against Leo Santa Cruz, which is the subject matter of this video and the subject matter of a statement that was made by Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez is kind of like Mikey Garcia on this, hoping that Gervonta Davis misses weight. Now, before I get into the details of this, I think Leo Santa Cruz is an entire jerk. Like, I'm not impressed by the dude at all. Not at all. I'm not impressed by his career. I'm not impressed by his fighting style. Just not impressed at all. And, before I go through all of this, I don't think that there is anything that is going to save Leo Santa Cruz from Gervonta Davis. I think he's going to get mashed. I think he's tailor-made for Gervonta Davis, and all this dehydration nonsense ain't going to mean anything. But let's go through it just to be thorough. Mikey Garcia was asked about the fight between Leo Santa Cruz and Gervonta Davis a few months ago. And he said, I don't like that fight for Leo Santa Cruz unless Leo Santa Cruz can make the fight be at 130, and that way he have an opportunity to weight drain Gervonta Davis. That's the way he can win the fight. After that, the negotiation, at least the public portion of the what we know about that fight being made, changed. Leo Santa Cruz was no longer willing to fight Gervonta Davis at 135 pounds. He needed to have the fight against Gervonta Davis at 130 pounds. Even though the 135-pound regular belt, not that the regular belt means anything, but the 135-pound regular belt that Gervonta Davis holds is on the line, as well as the 130-pound title that Gervonta Davis used to hold, the WBA Super World Super Featherweight title, which is now held by Leo Santa Cruz. So even though they're fighting for a 130-pound title, Leo Santa Cruz was able to negotiate Gervonta Davis down to moving down a whole weight class, and that is what their hopes are to win this fight. Now, why would they think that there's a chance to dehydrate a guy, Gervonta Davis, who just fought at 130 pounds the fight before last? That is obviously because Gervonta Davis keeps missing weight. He missed weight for the first time. Well, not keep missing weight. There's always issues with him making weight. He only missed weight once, and that was against Francisco Fonseca on the undercard of the Floyd Mayweather Jr. Conor McGregor fight, where he missed weight for that. He wound up losing his IBF 130-pound title on the scales before he knocked out Francisco Fonseca on the card, right? And then after that, he comes back and fights another time at 130. He makes weight easy, wins the WBA title that Leo Santa Cruz holds now. But then in his very next fight, he moves up, or maybe 2 fights, he moves up to 135 and fights Yuriorkis Gamboa and is like, 0.2 pounds over or something like that. He goes, about 2 hours later, comes back, he makes weight, he wins the belt. So obviously, Gervonta Davis has has had issues on multiple occasions making weights, and that is what Leo Santa Cruz is leaning on, that nonsense. Now, aside from the fact that that's just kind of punkish, I wouldn't count on it. Now, what's his name is count on it. Teofimo Lopez says that, that Gervonta Davis is going to be, that he's having a fat camp, that he's going to wind up being dehydrated. He might miss weight. As a matter of fact, he said he doubts that he makes the weight, right? So, just a bunch of hoping on, just a bunch of hoping that Gervonta, that some condition other than what they can do in the ring will lead to some success for Leo Santa Cruz. Now, again, I don't think that's going to be an issue. Calvin Ford and Gervonta Davis addressed the issue, and what they said was that this time they had a longer camp, and that the weight issues before was just a matter of timing. That this time, instead of having an 8-week camp, they have a 12-week camp to make sure that they can spend a month getting themselves into, losing whatever weight that they need to lose, so that when they get into the last 8 weeks of the camp, that these guys will be able to, that they'll be able to have a real camp. He'll come in there strong. He'll make weight and all that good stuff. Now my take on it is, man, Gervonta Davis will still come in there and lose weight against miss weight against Leo Santa Cruz if there's not, a hefty enough financial penalty. But more than likely there is, because this is what they do. Like Mikey Garcia did that with Adrian Bronner. Like Mikey Garcia had a like a $500,000 that Adrian Bronner would lose if he missed weight. What kind of ridiculous clause is that? Like, sometimes I think, like, is the PBC trying to get these fighters beaten? Like, I can't understand for the life of me somebody like Adrian Bronner that should have all the leverage in the world over Mikey Garcia giving in to a rematch clause like that. It's stupid. Why would he do it? And on top of it, why would Mikey Garcia even need it? Mikey Garcia is fighting at 147 pounds. What did he ever need a rehydration clause with Adrian Bronner for? It's just sometimes, man, I just don't get it. I don't get the PBC. Like, some of the business decisions that they make. You have Keith Thurman, right, going into a fight with Manny Pacquiao. He's the champion, right? He's the champion. Manny Pacquiao gets the rematch clause, but Keith Thurman doesn't get the rematch clause. What sense does that make? He's the champion. He has the belt. Why would you negotiate against yourself like that? Same thing went for Sean Porter with Sean Porter and Kell Brook. Like, why would Sean Porter fighting a voluntary against Kell Brook not have a rematch clause in his contract? It's idiotic. You know what I mean? It's just idiotic. Why would they do this with Gervonta Davis? It's just idiotic when you have guys that are literally the A side and the big side of these promotions, giving their opponents these acquiescing to their opponents on some of the stupidest points. Like, why? Are you trying to make the fight more competitive or something? You know what I mean? Like, if we let Gervonta Davis go in at 130 pounds, maybe he'll be a little drained, and there's a better chance that Leo Santa Cruz can win the fight, right? Leo Santa Cruz ain't never been a cash cow over there at at the PBC. Never been that. So why? What logic is? I mean, what's the logic behind that stuff? I don't get it, man. But again, I don't think that there's anything that is going to save Leo Santa Cruz from Gervonta Tank Davis. I think that he's going to make the weight, especially if there's any type of financial penalties on it. Dude is going to make the weight, and when they get to the fight, he's gonna mop Leo Santa Cruz. If Leo Santa Cruz is waiting and trying to think, hey, well, I'm gonna wait till the later rounds, then I'm gonna pick up the pace with him on the later rounds. I don't see that happening, man. But then again, the guy has, even though he's the money guy, he gets forced down in weight. like it's just like, dude, sometimes I'm like, man, Al Heyman, what are you thinking? Like, what is that? Why would you have this guy go down in weight while he's your cash cow? It's just funny business. But anyway, that's my take on it. You let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Peace.